Yo, 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 what up, gamers? Welcome back to the channel. We are on WWE 2K25 Showcase Mode Part 10. We on Jimmy and Jey Uso, but let's recap. So Part 1 was Yoko versus Hulk Hogan. Part 2 was the Head Strikers versus the Steiner Brothers. Part 3 was Maivia versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Part 4 was High Chief Peter Maivia versus George Steele. Part 5 was Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria. 6 was Rikishi and Stone Cold. 7 was Umaga and John Cena. Part 9 was 3-Minute Warning and AOP. Let me start over. All right, 1, Yokozuna Hulk Hogan. 2, Head Striker Steiner Brothers. 3, Rocky Triple H. 4, High Chief and Animal Steel. 5, Valkyria and Jax. 6, Rikishi and Stone Cold. 7, Umaga John Cena. 8, 3-Minute Warning AOP. 9 was Tamina versus Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch versus Carmella versus Natalya. And now we all caught up to Part 10, the Usos versus the New Day. This is Hell in a Cell, October 8, 2017. 2 of the world's greatest teams are locked inside Hell in a Cell. Do you have what it takes to overcome the New Day and prove that Jimmy and Jey have been the best since day one, y'all? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share with a friend. We are on Part 10, the Usos versus the New Day, y'all. Coming off that treacherous, goddamn Money in the Bank match with Tamina. And I literally tell you, it took me 3 days to get past it. I had to do some tweaking and stuff, but I'm glad I'm past that. Now we on the Usos, the New Day Hell in a Cell. Let's go, y'all.
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are gonna be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jey are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jey his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jey ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jay are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, the New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams. But the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any 2 of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jay could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day 1. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place. And there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a Cell.
All right, y'all. Here we go. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it.
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the 4-time tag team champions?
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell match, and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, and accompanied by at a combined weight of 490 pounds, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over. This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, We're seeing two super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure. Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
You win these, you make a case as one of the best teams ever.
All right, here we go. New Day, Usos.
Locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
Two of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today.
All right, so grab
comes to a head right now for the SmackDown
a weapon
Tag Team Championship.
and connect with 3 attacks. All right.
The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
It tells you these are the two best teams that WWE has had in a long time. And while I do believe there's an underlying mutual respect, we won't be seeing it tonight because these are two very proud teams who feel incomplete without the championships around their waist.
That kind of
All right, I just switched to Jay, and he's still fucking with
Driven down with
shit.
a sidewalk
All right.
to the arm.
And look at from a back suplex.
Well-delivered suplex.
And enters back into the ring. Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Shades of the old EC dub as a kendo stick is introduced to the proceedings.
So many amazing matches between these two teams that set it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a ship for the title. New champ. And the referee stops the count before 2.
Showing his determination there with that kick out. Oh, man, drop kick.
Uh-oh, soul kick, man. Forearms for the second rope. Driving down. Oh, he saw it coming. Suplex. And it looks like the New Day lost a bit of that focus there.
Yeah, and Jay had it well measured.
He gets into the ring. He's got Woods in his grasp. Ow! Corey, a few weeks ago, he's into the pin. Title on the line. He cuts the pin attempt short. No! Elbow drop. Super kick.
All right, now what? SJ bringing the fight to Big E.
What's he
All right.
From the top.
Let's get this over with.
Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric.
Come on, where's Jimmy? It's so tight that Kofi is here too. I like that. I'm glad he can't touch me though. Where the hell is Jay?
I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day. It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
They got Jay down bad.
Now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about... Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package. He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
Shrugging off the pin like it's nothing. And after this match is already gone for so long.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the titles as long as the New Day are champs.
And just being around the Usos, it's not only about winning the tag team titles, it's about stripping the New Day of everything that made them popular with the WWE Universe. It's about making sure the New Day never competes again.
It's never been just about the title, Saxton. It's about these two teams wanting to claim supremacy for themselves.
Getting up real slow. Not quite all there.
Uh-oh, full Nelson. Reverse STO.
Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a...
From the top, diving headbutt.
Nice sliding clothesline finds its mark.
Jimmy on his way to the top rope. Moving out from the ring closer to those...
Uso splash. Not sure what the plan is here.
He's not ready for this to end.
And he now slides back into the ring.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Running Bulldog. Heading to ringside now.
He grabbed the chair. Now would be a good time to run. Ooh, stomp to the tummy.
Tommy?
The champ struggling to fight back.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't top rope.
Releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury. Going up to the top now. Ah, look at this. Just cranking it out. Off the rope.
Poorly timed offense there.
Tearing down the leg now. For the title.
And the glory.
Definitely an unorthodox strategy. He must have something else planned. Top rope.
Usos splash.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
And I guess it was time to switch gears.
What is he doing?
Heading back into the ring now.
And he wants more. What top rope?
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Went for a high risk towards the outside, but it ended up being in vain. And that one did it. Woods is now starting to bleed.
Oh, what a clothesline. Uppercut. Nasty. Cover. New champ incoming.
Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that.
Big forearm.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Oh, ouch. Suplex.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
And an uppercut. Oh, God. Going for the pin. Title on the line. No idea what he's planning here.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
What now? Ooh, stomp to the tummy.
Tommy?
Oh, my!
Sliding back into the ring. He's gearing up for something. Oh, strong impact. What a clothesline. Ouch. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. And an uppercut. Point of the elbow finds the mark. Ooh. And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a
All right, y'all. Just in case this is it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next episode.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods, handcuffs and all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude. But
Wow, this is a fucking match
right now.
Uso is giving it to him.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
Damn. And he handcuffed? I didn't even see that.
And trying to still fight
Come on,
back.
Usos.
What heart from Xavier Woods.
All right, one more double splash. It should be over.
May not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jey back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown
All right, see y'all on the next video.
Tag Team